You know, I was just about ready to take a break from YouTube videos for a couple of weeks. It's what I usually do every year. I take 1 to 2 weeks off. And then this bizarre trend where anti-piracy Nintendo videos started to kind of spring up. And I've just been kind of addicted to watching them. So I thought, you know, what better way to celebrate the end of the year than watch a bunch of anti-piracy Nintendo videos that are fake, by the way. These are all fake. And we'll turn them into a little bit of a tier list. S is going to be like, it has the most creative idea, it's the most creepy, you know, something along the lines of that. And then D, where it's like, not really creepy, or it was just like a cheap jump scare. By the way, if you want to watch these videos for yourselves, they are all linked down below. So yeah, what you'll notice about all these videos is it all starts normal. You know, nothing is really wrong. It seems like everything's okay. Just normal gameplay. And then you get to the text boxes, or you get to some part in the game. Oh. I'm terribly sorry. I don't serve criminals. It's like, you don't think he would say that. And then there's like this custom minigame run. It's actually not a custom minigame. It's a minigame in Mario Party DS. But like, look at how custom this is. The rules say there's nothing you can do. Controls, none. And the music. The music. That's what always kind of gets me. It's like, it's similar to the classic music. Oof. Okay, I guess that's it. Piracy is no party. That's what everyone's been saying. This screen is actually in Mario Party DS. If you've played this game, it is an actual drawing from the story mode. Because basically what happens is Bowser shrinks everybody, and he kind of like throws them in jail. So it's so cool to see that element in the actual game put into this screen. I think that's just absolutely ingenious. So let's go ahead and take it to the tier list. Mario Party DS definitely belongs in S tier. Now, this next screen, I absolutely love this one. It's only 25 seconds. It's by the Mario 64 Beta Archive. This is, again, they're all fake. I just want to make sure everyone knows that these are fake. There are, like I said, real anti-piracy screens, but all the ones I'm showing today are going to be fake. So here we go. Oh, I haven't given this a like. This is a great one. Bowser laugh. Check that out. It's a serious crime to copy video games according to copyright law. Plays the game over music. Very, very cool. It's got a nice little like shaking effect, like it's on an actual TV. And that Mario looks really, he looks kind of like stressed out. He's like, oh god, I just got caught stealing this game. I just love the artwork. I love how basic it is, and I think that's what makes it work so well. So Mario 64, this one is also going to have to go into S tier, I'm thinking. Now this next one is Mario Kart Wii, made by Atlas Omega Alpha. This one is really, really cool. So for this particular video, he actually plays through a bit of a race. An illegal copy has been detected. Please turn off the console now. Okay, seems kind of normal. This is where things get insane. So Mario is trapped inside Bowser's castle, the N64 one, behind the gate. And what's behind it? It isn't really realistic, but it is very, very cool. I don't want to spoil it. I also love that animation of Mario. He's like, he's trying to get away. Wario's apparition, baby! And then he dead. Mario dies. Mario always dies. I don't know what it is, but he always dies. This music. So here's the thing with Mario Kart Wii. I love the little custom animation that they did with the whole Wario head and the thwomp squishing Mario. That's really, really cool, but it's also not really realistic. It's almost so good that I want to put it in an S tier, but I think we're going to put it in high A tier instead. But it's still really well done. It just isn't like super authentic like Mario Party DS or Mario 64. Now, this one, Super Mario Galaxy Anti-Piracy. What's cool about SPG64 is I believe he is actually a channel member. So, shout-outs to you, of course, for being a channel member and supporting the channel. But anyway, he's been making a couple of anti-piracy videos himself. So, game starts off, and Mario's laying down. That's not usually how the game starts. Where's Mario? What's going on with Mario here? He's... Oh no. He's stuck. Piracy is wrong. Goodbye. I love the sad music too. And it's like music from the game, so it fits super well. So yeah, there's the actual... that's the place you actually start at, but we can't get there. That's what makes this so cool, because it's like, oh, it's so many elements from the actual game, but it's recreated in a way to be an actual anti-piracy screen. So Mario dies, it goes into the gravity hole. What happens next, though, right? Yeah, the sky's looking a little bit different, isn't it? A little orangey, a little red. Yo, the Comet Observatory is looking a little sus, not gonna lie. You've made a mistake. Privacy is a serious crime. Report the stolen software immediately. I love how eerie this looks. No music. All you hear is the sound effects. I think that's what makes this one so cool. Again, it's like totally not realistic at all. It's not something Nintendo would do for probably any other games, but the fact that so much effort was put into this, and the launch star sends him to death. It sends him to a black hole. All right, one life down. There you have it. Game over. Hold on a minute. This is the song played backwards. That's what it is. There is nothing you can do. I don't know what it is. Something about like that final message is a little bit on the spooky side. I don't think I could put it on S tier simply because it's not realistic. But again, it's like right up there with Mario Kart Wii, where a lot of effort was clearly put into this, where it absolutely deserves a high A tier. I almost wish I had like an S- tier. Maybe I should have done that. But yeah, this one definitely belongs in A tier. Okay, so now this next one is Super Mario Odyssey. Unfortunately, I'm going to give you guys a warning. This is kind of like a jump scare thing. I did want to throw in a couple of those because there has been a lot of those that have been popping up, and they aren't really that great. So the game starts where you just hit start, then there's the switch screen, and then it's the Google Mario image. You are a thief. Publishing video games is a serious crime. I don't know. I mean, I appreciate that there was some effort put into it, but it doesn't really relate to the game. I mean, it is creepy, I guess, but it's like, you know, this is an image I've seen lots of times. But it doesn't really work. It just looks like it's kind of like cropped in. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this one in C tier. Okay, so next up we've got Super Smash Bros. Melee. And this one is a little more on the authentic side. So we're doing some Yoshi target test. Misses the egg. Failure. And then... Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't sound good. Someone unplugged a cord or something. Game crash. Power off system now. He's loading up the game. There's no data. Creating new game data. It is a serious crime to pirate video games according to copyright law. Power off now. For Smash Bros. Melee, I think I'm going to go ahead and put this one in a high A tier, and that's simply because while it is very authentic, it's not really a very chilling video. I don't really feel too spooked by it. So next we've got a little bit of Animal Crossing on the DS, and this one's cool because he entered his name. So, Mika, eh? Where have I heard that name before? And then the radio goes off. And further news regarding the international manhunt for what? Who has been convinced of crimes involving the theft of video games. What's so great about this one is you're playing like normal, and out of nowhere, out of completely nowhere, the text just comes in and changes like that. So yeah, this is another one of those simple ones. I love the music as well. Let's just listen to that a little bit more. So Animal Crossing, I think I'm going to go ahead and put this one in low S tier. So now we have Miitopia. Of all the games, I never would have thought Miitopia would have an anti-piracy screen. So welcome, adventurer. I'm the mayor of... Holy moly, did you get this game illegally? Wait, say no. Not possible. No. Yes, you did. He knows. You can't fool him. You cannot fool who's A. Ooh. Then you got the dots. You got the game loading. Failed to load the save data. This copy Miitopia is illegal and cannot be used. And the music. That music is something else, man. It has this very ominous tone to it. And you know what else is really kind of ominous about this? Is like the dark purple with the black text. Something about those colors paired together with the music is honestly pretty haunting. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Miitopia, I gotta put this one in S tier. Following that is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's a normal fight. You know, just got some wolf action. Oh, communication errors. Illicit copy detected. You know what I like about this is how quickly it goes through. You can read parts of it. And then you got this noise. This is an illegal copy of Smash Bros. Ultimate. The software was closed because an error occurred. So what I love about this one is its simplicity, its musical choice, just the choice of sounds, And then the fact that the game, it just crashes after you have to stare at that message. So I think I'm going to have to go ahead and put Smash Bros. Ultimate in the S tier as well. Like I said, there's a lot of these that are in the S tier. They're just really, really well made. So following that, we have Animal Crossing New Horizons. And this video starts off where you're putting in all your information, just starting the game. You just arrived at the island. We just wrote our name in. I think we have Adam in here. It all seems fine. Let's see. And found it. There we go. Let's get started. Wait, there's more. A criminal record for video game theft? No. We don't allow criminals at Nook Incorporated. And then, in classic Animal Crossing fashion, your application for... I love how it's like your application has been denied because you're a criminal. I don't know, something about the fact that like it was turned into just like a letter is very, very charming. So for New Horizons, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually put this in A tier, and that's simply because it's not very chilling compared to the ones in S tier. So this next one is Super Mario Bros. 1. It's not one of the more authentic ones, but it is very interesting in the way that they go about it. So you'll see that in a little bit. It's made to look like an actual tape recorded, you know, back in the day. Mario freezes. Okay, now it's just frozen. There's Bowser. What do you think you're doing? Wow, what a loser. Can't even own up to his actions, you dirty, dirty pirate. I love how it says, what a loser. You know, this Hammer Bro was out of pirating video games, so he was sent to prison for 5 years, rotting his soul, making him like this, right? And then, Thwomps aren't even in Mario Bros. 1, but you know what? Goodbye, Mario. Like, it is a little creepy, because, like, you expect that, you expect, like, the game over sound, but instead you get an explosion, and then on top of that, Mario's screaming. So, you know what? Let's put it in, like, high B tier. It's not really authentic, but it is really creative. I love the text. I love how you're called a loser. I don't know why that's cracking me up. So next we've got Mario Galaxy 2. Of course, we saw Mario Galaxy earlier. So we're at the beginning of the game. Bowser comes in. Of course, he's got Peach. It's a serious crime to pirate games, Mario. Criminals don't earn stars. Destroy the game. Even Peach is saying to destroy the game. Piracy is no festival. This is your last chance. That's right. That was your chance. Should have done it. So, yeah, we get a bunch of, like, graphical effects. Piracy is no festival. So, yeah, while this one isn't realistic, it is definitely spooky, I gotta say that much. I'm usually not much of a fan of, like, the glitch effects in these videos, but something about this one works really well. I don't know what it is. I think we're gonna go ahead and put this one in A tier as well. It's, like, on the same level as the first one. It was made by the same person, so that makes sense. This one is freaking awesome. So this is Nintendo's anti-piracy. So it starts off normal. Go ahead and skip ahead a little bit. You're just taking care of your pup. And everyone always had that weird feeling when we stopped playing. What happened if your dog died? Because you weren't playing the game. Does that happen? It doesn't actually happen. Your dog is just very hungry when you do go back to your copy. Zeus is sick with scurvy? Now that's a name I haven't heard in, I don't know, 500 years. Just this music, man. This music is so good. And then the game loads up. Zeus has died. Nintendogs can only survive in legitimate DS cartridges. The dog dies. He even made a custom tombstone for Zeus. Oh my God. This one creeps me the crap. This might actually be better than the Mario Party DS one, because it looks so real. The graphics are perfect. The text box messages are just authentic enough that it could come off as a real thing. I do not like, honestly, this one bothers me. I'm not going to lie. This one definitely bothers me. I'm going to, you know, let's get creative. Let's do this. There we go. Okay, so we got a couple more. This one is very recent. And this one starts off pretty normally. You're picking a course. I guess we're doing the Grand Prix, right? Figure 8 circuit. Seems simple enough. Wait. Oh, that's not good. Oh! Oh, that's not good at all. It is a serious crime to pirate video games. You can't escape. I love that so much. Mario's even, like, terrified. He's like, oh, God. I can't escape. He knows he's dead. But, yeah, this one is just so cool. And then Mario eventually falls off the track. Oh, no. He's still not going to make it. And then it's the Exorcist out of nowhere. And then the data could not be written. Please turn the power off and reinsert the game card. So would Nintendo go out of their way to make a custom track for pirating? No. But that's the only reason I'm going to put this on A tier is simply because this isn't super realistic. And for our final video, we have Mario 64 DS anti-piracy. Now, for this one, it goes through basically the entire opening cutscene. Mario, Luigi, Wario coming out of the pipes. Yoshi's sleeping on the roof. Lekatu's waking up Yoshi because they haven't come out of the castle. Listen to what? And irregularly was detected. Uh-oh. That's not good. And then I love that. It's got the Mario 64. Dun-dun. That's the sound effect for, I believe, the camera when it can't move. The only weird thing about this one is the gray toad filter. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it really works. But overall, very, very good. Now, where would I put Mario 64 DS? I'm kind of teetering between S and A. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this one at A. I think this trend is really, really interesting, and that is why I decided to make a quick bonus video about it, just because it's so cool to see what people are doing. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of, put a little bit more of a message out there just for you guys to check this stuff out. If you don't mind, getting creeped out. I mean, I'm not much of a horror guy myself, but, stuff like this I think is just really intriguing and very fascinating to look at. So, yeah, again, these are fake. I'm going to say it one more time so people know that. These are not real. And, yeah, make sure to go check them out in the description down below. And with that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. And don't forget, guys, piracy is no party.